Greeting interwebs, it's Jack and K, and it's been a bit since I've last did a Game Builder Garage highlight video. To be fair, I haven't been playing and getting Game Builder Garage levels as much off stream as I have the past 3 ones, so that's half the reason. But even though I took a little bit of a break from the game, there's still definitely quite a few, as you can see here, that I did pick up. So I did want to give them a little showcase. I'm gonna try to not mix it up with the ones I saw on stream, but no promises. Starting off here, let's just hop right into the Pokemon. This is a fun little, like, recreation. And it's just, they recreated the Viridian Forest music. You roam around as Pikachu. Go on little adventures. That's the game. Also, there's Pokemon battles, and for once this doesn't actually feel annoying. There's actually feels like there's a difference. Like, Thunder is more powerful, but misses a lot. Meanwhile, the Thunder Shock is weak. I mean, they are pitchy, so you think you can take them out fairly quickly. But yeah, it's just, honestly, like, I revealed the big plot twist. There's actually Pokemon battles in here, and they actually play out just like Pokemon battles in the Game Boy games for the most part. Like, you couldn't really tell the difference too badly. I mean, let me just show you what I mean. Oh, I should probably worry about flashing lights. It is just a single white flash, but I'm not sure if that would be enough to trigger some people's eyesights. I won't do that unless I have to, and I'll say in editing, or I'll say in commentary so I remember for sure to actually do it, but I'll put a little text notice, just as a warning. Yeah, like, this is not the first time that I've seen Pokemon in Game Builder Garage. I've seen people try to do Pokemon battles in Game Builder Garage several times. The same version over and it's come up on the same exact thing has come up on the rating several times. So I think, like, the one creator just kept resubmitting their version of it, and, like, it is cool conceptually, but I got kind of annoyed after the 4th time that it showed up in the Grandpa's Game Garage rating system. So it kind of spoiled my Pokemon thing a bit. Kind of fantastic that they just got the whole random encounter thing down to a T, to the point where you can just walk barely a millisecond and get into another encounter. It feels like I'm missing some of the items along the way, but I don't think they do anything. You're a Pikachu, you can't use potions or antidotes or whatever else is hanging out here, and I think this is a cute joke. So I'm glad I at least got a chance to point that out. Anyways, it looks like we're at the end. And wow, we didn't run into a single Pidgey that whole time frame. There you are. Oh, I didn't realize that I kept track of how many Pidgeys you actually fought or to knock out. And that's pretty cute, like the Mew sprite work, and I just really like that a lot. And actually, maybe since I'm doing a showcase anyways, this sent me down a bit of a rabbit hole, seeing the Pikachu there, seeing the Pokemon Adventure, and I actually got curious and checked out other games they have. I don't think I saved any of them, but I did want to showcase 1 or 2, because this is not the first time that they made a Pikachu-themed video game. And apparently they made some new games the last time I was here too. Which one though? They're very similar, so I only want to showcase one? I guess we'll go with this one. Oh, that seemed like a new message, and I just ignored it. Yeah. It's a 3D adventure which is ambitious in and of itself. It's a little less orthodox. Also, I could have sworn there was music before. It's a 3D platform, but it's grid-based. it's there we go. It's the shoulder buttons you use to rotate, and you can just do like wonky side steps and move shots and several other things that I'm pretty sure they didn't intend for me to do. Wow, that was certainly a really resilient little Caterpie. How to wake it up? Oh, there's a button for weaknesses, and I accidentally triggered it. But at least we can all see what's really going on here. Wake it up, hit its weakness 3 times. Huh. It's a hidden system, but they don't tell you what this weakness is. Interesting. I think they have to... I guess... There we go. Wake it up, shoot it in the eye. Which is rude, but... This Pikachu is a jerk. It just goes around doing that to... being a jerk and thunder shocking everything in sight. And that's just the way it wants... That's just the way Pikachu rolls. He's the mascot. He's the star of the show for a reason. And ta-da! We defeated Metapod. We defeated Caterpies. We defeated Metapods. There's nothing left in the evolutionary line. We are... Oh. Now, Butterfree is another example of cool yet annoying gimmicks. It has these 2 shields. I guess you could say that's light screen. And you have to hit it, but it puts up the shields, and in my humble opinion, it happens so quickly that it can get a bit annoying to, like... I think, like, you also have to hit it in the face. It's not good enough to just hit it in general. Well, I remember shields coming back, but I don't remember them coming back this quickly. I barely have enough time to get my second shot out. Come on. Let's play smart. There we go. 1. Now I'm just gonna move a little faster. And 2. Almost accidentally fell off the cliff. And I don't know if this game has any sort of live or checkpoint system, so maybe let's not try to find that out. And that's the game. I almost forgot about level codes. There's the Pikachu Quest, the one that we just played. I have a feeling it'll be there that I can come back to if we need to. Oh. And that's not the button to pull up the level code. It's been a while since I've last done this, so forgive me if it takes me a little bit. There's the level code for Pikachu's Adventure. Alright, let's see what else we can pull up. This will be short and sweet. I just thought it was neat. I don't even fully understand how it works, but I know it's like tower building, and the more I match up the squares, the higher I can go. And I assume like if I mess up too many times, it'll get... Oh, it's like... It's something based on size, where if you line it up perfectly, you get more square to work with, but if you don't, you're penalized accordingly. Like, the smaller you make it, the smaller your next square is going to be, and this happens until you run out of squares to build up the tower. Eventually, just like it's so small, you poof out of existence. As I think I can showcase... I mean, I'll try to actually survive as long as I can. So it's like a timing minigame. And there's not that much to it, it's pretty basic, but I enjoyed it. See? And that's what happens when you lose. Anyways, before I forget, there's the level code. Now, I think this is not the first time this came up in my reading, but I did think it was neat enough to actually showcase. So you have these 2 characters that you go around this world map with, and there's just various co-op puzzles that you do along with them. It's a little confusing at times. And that's a big reason why I haven't beaten it. I think that those ones were just for tutorials, but there's like certain platforms. This one's new. At least I don't think I've been this way before. Huh. Ah, I got an idea. If I stand here with her and go over here with her, I bet it won't fall apart as I'm trying to go up. Sort of. I bet if I could like somehow get her to stay a little bit more forward, I could actually just push the other one up a bit. Unfortunately, it's not really working out that way. But that's the general concept of the level. It's just a little bit of a co-op puzzle platformer. Though co-op kind of implies multiple people are involved with it, but it's more so just the concept of swapping between the two. Let me see if I can just briefly take you all over to an area where I can fully showcase what I mean. Over here is a little bit of a weight puzzle. I'm sure it'll come back to me when I actually explore it a little bit more. But as you can see, I'm on here. The other one goes up, but I don't stay up. So what happens if we take our other character and go over that way? Then we're actually able to traverse. Because if we were to go here without our partner on the platform there, we would just fall. And now we have the box to actually go over here, I suppose. What the objective is, I am still trying to figure out what the overall goal of solving all these puzzles ultimately leads to. But we'll see. Wait, hold on. Does that arrow move along? It does. It actually is to showcase where the other character is at all times, and gotta give kudos to the programming that was probably involved in making that. Question is though, where do I go from here? Hold on. Let me try something. And where's the other one? Over this way? Not a little unorthodox, but I'm trying to see if I can jump over to the yellow platform here. And then I'd be able to make my way to the red one. Because otherwise, what was the point of that box? It's close enough that I'm not quite sure if I'm actually able to do it or not. Anyways, I think that's the general concept of it. There's several other puzzles like it. I don't think I've really tried out this one yet. I can tell it's a little confusing at times, but I can tell a lot of care went into it. Okay, so push the buttons are, well, for some reason I thought for a second I was just getting blasted off in the stratosphere. You know, let's explore this one before I move on to another game. Alright, so that takes me up there. I probably have to move these bears around so I can make another platform for the other to make their way through. Assuming I can platform on the bears. Well, if I fail, then I can just... more reason just to go on to... Okay, I'm not quite certain how intentional this all is. But but I should at least be able to clear that jump now. How far can I ride this bear anyways? A little too far. You know, I could walk the narrow platform, or I could just push this back ever so slightly and make it the jump a little bit easier on me. Like, I might be able to make that for here, but let's see how wonky traversing this is. A little too close. Can I push while the other one is up? It does seem to be moving with me. Alright, let's see what happens if I push the button. Okay, I see. We're trying to make whatever our objective is up there, and each of these buttons we press allows us to break one of these blocks and get us a little closer to the goal. So I at least see how the overall objective works, but I'm gonna end off here because that puzzle on the other end over there, that one in particular got me stumped, so I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. All the more reason to download the game and try it out for yourself, I suppose. That said, I can probably get the level code real quick for y'all. Alright. If you have a friend, this is great. If not, though, well, there's the versus computer mode. There's a little Japanese you have to read through, but it seems like L pulls off a computer, and R does player 1, player 2. Technically, you can play by yourself, because how is, like, you control one stick, and your friend controls the other? Shoot, well, I forgot the controls, so I'm already off to a bad start. Oh well, you know, I need a challenge. We need to do challenge mode. So I can pull this around. Come on. Go all the way down there. I think that's the first time I've actually lost the game. And now you have too. As I was gonna say before I flubbed everything up currently, I think it's just like a situation where, like, if you get a lead, it's really hard to lose that lead. But there's a mini game in Mario Party 4, I'm blanking out on the name of it. But this game reminds me exactly of said mini game. To a T. Wow, the computer's a lot harder than I remember. But I know it definitely hasn't changed because you don't do updates in Game Builder Garage. Once you submit a code, it's just stuck that way. So how is this computer beating my butt so badly all of a sudden? Do you appreciate the shouty noises though? Oh dear, oh dear, 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 oh dear, oh dear, female dear. Come on, my darling, the other dear. We can do this, get it in pieces, just... Wow. Perfect draw. God. Now I'm determined to play this until I beat it, because it's not that bad. I don't know why I'm sucking all of a sudden, but I know from playing this game off screen, it's not that bad. Come on. You just gotta hit the buttons. Know when to cut your losses. Like, that should be a case where I cut my losses, but oh well. Hindsight's 2020. I wish I could remember the mini game from Mario Party 4 that this is basically a replica of. Because it's a really good one, and just playing this game reminds me of just how good that mini game is. It involves bombs. That's the main thing I really remember about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the league now, but things do feel like they're falling apart pretty fast. I guess, like, I was gonna say, I could at least stalemate it into an hour, or until time runs out. Alright. So that's a pretty fun one. And just in case I haven't put up the level code yet, all you need is right there. I don't remember how this one is on the eyes. I guess it could be a little disorienting. But what you see is what you get, so if you're not liking this, feel free to look away, because nothing's really changing. I'm mostly just trying to navigate through this 3D maze. You use the control stick to move, and basically that just revolves into tilting your camera into an angle where you're not hitting a block. I'm kind of curious what the transparent block or transparent areas do to you, but not to the point of trying it out. Actually, yeah, it's glass and it counts as a loss. That's what I get for being curious. So there's a level code for that if you enjoy it. And all that said, I think I didn't showcase as many of these as I thought. I guess I am going to have a couple videos worth of Game Builder Garage games to share after all. Thank you again for tuning in to this Game Builder highlight. And I guess I'll show the rest of these off in the next video. Take care.